KSI was recently exposed by multiple Twitter users for his usage of a phobic slur in the past, and in a more recent Cyberman video. This has led to a huge Twitter debacle where people have attempted to cancel KSI, labeling him transphobic, bringing up his past to accuse him of sexual assault, and a lot more. But there seems to be so much more to this situation than you'd perceive on a surface level. So today, I want to discuss this drama, its responses, and KSI's defense and subsequent apology for his behavior. But before we go any further into this video, if you're new to the channel or haven't already, there is a subscribe button down below, and if you'd be willing to click it, it would make my day. This video is likely to tip me over 15k subscribers, so if you'd be willing to subscribe down below, that would be so helpful. I'm aiming for 25k subscribers by the end of the year, and looking at my statistics, you probably aren't subscribed at this current time. I also have a Discord, Twitter, and payment platforms down below if you want to support me. My Discord specifically is almost at 900 members, so if you want to join, that would be pretty cool. I'd love to talk to you, and with that being said, let's get right into the video. This situation started when KSI tweeted out, "Hold up, people actually think I'm transphobic?" To which someone replied saying he'd said transphobic things in the past, to which KSI asked what he said in the past, and the commenter highlighted how he'd apparently misgendered a trans person and that he'd used a phobic slur. KSI then followed up saying he didn't even misgender them, just that he said the person had a better beard than him, and he says he honestly didn't even know that
the T slur
was a bad word. He then asked what's the correct term to use, to which the commenter replied saying transgender, and KSI thanked them, appearing to have learned that the usage of the T slur can offend others, even though in his reply to them he still used it. Now normally this would be where it ended, however KSI decided to tweet about this situation. KSI's now deleted tweet about this situation read, "My bad for saying the
T slur
and other transgender slurs. Honestly, I didn't even know they were slurs. I know now though, man's educating himself. Haha." The problem with this is, he had a valid defense for using the word before when he had no idea that it was offensive, but in this deleted tweet he had, after being informed it was a slur, used it again while apologizing for using it. This obviously spurred a lot of people to very quickly get angry about this tweet, and KSI deleted it, rectifying it with a new tweet. This new tweet reads, "My bad for saying transgender slurs. I honestly didn't even know they were slurs. I know now though." And obviously a large portion of the replies are in reference to the previous tweet. Replies like "this you" and "caught in 4K" highlight the prior tweet, without realizing that the reason he deleted it is obviously because he realized he made a mistake with the prior tweet and wanted to correct it, showing he was actually learning, and obviously people don't just immediately learn from mistakes the second they're called out on them. It seems KSI just didn't think about this tweet until after he posted it, to which he then recognized that this probably wasn't his best tweet and took it down. These replies also mention some of KSI's more concerning behavior, like when he motorboats a woman without any clear direct consent in the video, and replies about
the face,
which I can't name for the sake of monetization in this video. Though, obviously, as most people know, the face was a joke KSI had in the past, which he stopped doing and removed all videos of when he cleared his brand, and although there's no shown consent in the motorboat video, I believe there is likely a lot more context to that video, and I believe KSI likely spoke to the girl before recording, but to be honest, I don't know. The issue is that KSI hasn't spoke out about his prior behavior, and in situations like his usage of this word, he was ignorant and uneducated on information about transphobia, and as a result, he ended up using a transphobic word multiple times and misgendering someone, intentionally or not. It's clear that KSI needs to educate himself on transphobia to correct his prior behavior. His usage of this word was offensive, and even when people corrected him on the word and told him it was a slur, and obviously KSI knows slurs shouldn't be said, he continued to use it, asking what the alternative was while saying the word instead of saying the T slur. And then he posted a follow-up tweet continuing to use the word even after being corrected and being given an alternate word to use, when he could have just said it was the T slur. What can be seen here is a lack of remorse for his behavior in the past, which can also be seen in his apology, which instead of saying sorry, says, "My bad." Now, I like KSI, I'm going to continue watching his content, and I don't think his behavior is cancel worthy, and I don't even think that he's transphobic or even necessarily in the wrong for making this mistake. It's clear KSI has never had to write an apology before, and he likely doesn't understand the gravity of the word, as he showed when he didn't even know it was a slur. So he likely made the mistake of not realizing that in an apology you shouldn't still say the word. he was probably trying to be direct and honest about what was said. Instead, it comes across ignorant because the whole issue was that KSI was using this slur when he shouldn't have, and instead of apologizing and stopping using it, he decided to post several more times using it in response to the criticism. Though, I feel the public fallout over this situation is incredibly overblown. When he was corrected on the word, he said thank you, and it's clear he's not using the word to be transphobic, but instead of people forgiving him, what happens on the internet is when you apologize, people instead of accepting that apology, try to get a one-up on you or dig up more dirt to hit you harder, and that can be seen here, with all these replies trying to send more hate towards him for a deleted tweet. He made a mistake, recognized it, and apologized. I believe so many people are too desperate to cancel people over genuine mistakes, when surprisingly, every single person makes mistakes. But when you're a creator, like I am, everything you say is always in the public, and your mistakes will always end up publicized and used against you. People put incredibly unrealistic standards on creators to be perfect and never make mistakes, which, as a result, puts a huge pressure on creators to hide their mistakes, lie about them, and never take accountability for them when they likely would have in private when they would be brought up to them. People expect content creators to be perfect when they aren't. Most creators genuinely aren't perfect, and that's not even close to a bad thing. People learn with time, people learn with age, nobody ever becomes perfect, and that's part of life. But it is still good to, while educating yourself, not let people censor too much. In this case, I think people have good reason to be mad, but as I'm writing this script, people are now trying to cancel cartoon characters. Cancel culture seems to have grown to become way too harsh on everyone, which is a problem, because as has been seen, nobody is perfect, so if we just cancel people for every mistake they make, we'll end up with a super censored internet, words gaining more power to hurt, and every single influencer who makes a mistake getting cancelled. But that's just my opinion, and I'd genuinely love to know yours, so feel free to leave a comment sharing your thoughts about this video. I'd genuinely love to hear them, and I'm always open to criticism or corrections in the event that you believe I got something wrong or need to improve upon something. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. I love making these videos where I discuss this variety of topics and drama, and I post videos every single day on any topic you could possibly be in. You can even suggest topics in my Discord server down below. So if you're new, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, check out my other socials, and feel free to check out my Patreon or Ko-fi to fund these videos. Thanks to Spy62 for their Patreon donation of $90. I hope you have a lovely day. Let's all do the try not to get cancelled for 35 seconds challenge. Woo! Seems KSI failed the challenge. Thanks for watching, and peace.
Says she wanna rock with it like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap with it like me. We can catch a fly. Says she wanna rock with it like me.